I love it. Dim fans. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, dog game. Hello, Vruden the Great. Hello, Old Golfer 67. This is an audio check. Marion Harris, W Fields. You guys rock and roll. We'll be right back. Blue skies, Dauncey. Hello, SimFans! Welcome to the Thursday night live stream Symphonic with you, with all of you beautiful people out there. My SimFan family, thank you for joining tonight. We are going to have a great flight tonight, flying from the newly released FlyTampa Corfu scenery. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we will. And we are going to be flying to Bologna. Did I pronounce that right? I think I did. Bologna, Italy. W Fields out there, he even got a livery of the Ferrari. I am so excited to be with all of you, my friends. I always love to be with all of you. So welcome to the live stream, SimFans, my friends, DeltGam88. VXWKYFX. Is it okay if I fly the Su-57? I only just got it for an add-on. Absolutely, buddy. I think we've seen you before in here, right? Welcome to the stream, friends. Ace is down in the house. What's up? Ace is what's up, buddy? What's up, my friends? DeltGam88 in the house. Kyle Summers. Kyle's in the house. Vruden, it's been a couple live streams, buddy. What, you want some more pain? You came back to get delayed once again? To say, hey, what the hell, man? It's been 15, it's been 20, it's been 30 minutes. Why have we taken off from Corfu? Bruden, it's great to see you, buddy. Back in the house is Bruden the Great. Good to see you. Harry W., my friend. Harry says, hey, everyone. How goes it, Harry? It is going well, my buddy, my amigo, my pal. Don C., as always, good to see you, Don. Great to see you. Old Golfer 67. Love it that you're here, old golfer. Old golfer says, Symphonetic, what's up? I'll tell you what, old golfer, what's up? I'm up. I'm not down yet. Although, guys, I got to tell you, I'm a couple BV and Diet Cokes in. So, I don't know. Can I make it through the night? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, golfer, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Who else we got there? TTA Simulate. TTA, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. It's good to see you, my friend, as well. Did I miss anyone? Marion Harris. I miss Marion. Marion, how's it going? My friend, my amigo, my pal. And by the way, Aviation Spotter's in here. Aviation, I know you're out there. Black Velvet is right, Duncy. Nothing like a little BV and diet, right, buddy? So welcome to the stream, friends. So good to see you once again. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage. All right? All right. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? We shall. I hear a lot of stomping from upstairs. It's like, what's going on? Friends, good to see you. Welcome. I've got my I'm a Pilot t-shirt on. This is not, by the way, to say, ooh, I'm arrogant. I'm a pilot. Ooh, boy, I'm Mr. Perfect. No, read below. What does it say? It says, frightening, isn't it? I know all of you think it's frightening that I am an actual real pilot because you see me doing flight simming so many times. But nonetheless, I've got my I'm a Pilot. It's frightening, isn't it? I need to change my webcam, but so you can see the bottom of that. But anyway, it's not egocentric whatsoever because you guys know I poke a lot of fun at myself and it's all good. Friends, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Marion Harris says, trying to fly the Xbox One. My hard drive died today. Ooh, not good, buddy. Not good. Well, sorry to hear that, Marion. Hopefully you get that resolved. And you can hear the stomping too. I don't know. Usually what happens, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. Usually what happens is, and I don't see Chris Evans in here, guys, but usually what happens is, like, I'll be playing Call of Duty and I start swearing. I have all kinds of colorful metaphors. I'm going to admit it to all of you right now. I am usually a pretty good guy, and I usually have a good cadence with my vocal. Oh my good God. St. Bean donated the $5 dono. St. Bean. Thank you so much, everybody out there sitting in chat. Thank you, St. Bean. We'll take that $5. We'll put it back in the channel, St. Bean. Thank you, my friend. You are a very, very generous person, as many of you are. St. Bean, thanks so much for that $5 dono. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank you, St. Bean. Shout out to St. Bean. Hey-o! But anyway, so I was going to say, I play Call of Duty, and usually I'm fairly vocal. Can we put it that way? And usually what will happen, it'll be like late at night, it'll be like 2 in the morning, and I start swearing. And ASUS and who else? Chris Evans is not here, but Don's heard it. And, oh, yeah, Aviation's heard it. And I start saying things really, really loud. And I'll hear this bom, bom, bom. It's my wife pounding the floor because I'm being too loud right above. And I'm like, ooh, I better be quiet. I better be quiet. But anyway, SimFans, I digress. Let's get back into it. Route information right there. This is going to be an excellent flight, and we're going to take a little look at the Corfu. FlyTampa, by the way, is so generous. We have partnered with FlyTampa. FlyTampa, I've loved FlyTampa, I don't know, since the beginning of FlyTampa. Back in the X-Plane, even prepared FX10. They do amazing scenery. They've given this for us to highlight tonight, but also, hey, we are going to be doing a giveaway when we hit 2,000 subscribers. Guess how many subscribers we're away from, friends? We'll be doing this Corfu back here, right there, giveaway. Five subscribers away from hitting the 2,000 mark. KO! Can we just say thank you, SimFans, for all of your support, and do appreciate you again. It's frightening, isn't it? It is. So anyway, let's check this out. Let's check the scenery out. So let's go ahead and take a look. And it's great as usual at FlyTampa. There's McClyde in the house. McClyde, I see St. Bean back there. Some of Kyle back there. Short round. See, I got to go way up here because all your gamer tags go over top of each other. Flying Boeing, of course, Aviation Spotter. Chipper Sneeze. Vruden the Great. I love the name Vruden because I can always roll the R's. And W Fields with, we'll take a look at W Fields with this Ferrari logo and short round in the house. Good to see you. Okay, let's take a look at the scenery before we continue on. And I'm using my Xbox controller, and I did put in, friends, a fresh set of batteries. So let's take a look at this. All right, so I'm going to slow down here. All right, so first of all, if you take a look around the island, actually it looks fantastic. As usual, FlyTampa does a lot of adjustments, hand painting, hand crafting of the buildings and everything. As you can see here with the landmass and the runway at the elevation level. We got some rocks and the Bazzies in that coming in. Looks beautiful. Runway textures as usual look great as well. Kyle Summer says, long back taxi on the only runway. It's going to take a minute for everyone to get out. Exactly, Kyle. Exactly. Harry W says, less than 10 subs to go until 2,000. Absolutely, Harry. Absolutely. 5 subs to go, friends. Can we get some subs tonight? That's what I'm wondering. If we can get some subs during this live stream, we're going to have to definitely do a call out to them, and they'll have the little animation thing going on too. So hopefully we can get some subs while we're streaming tonight. But in any case, 4 subs away now. Sweet! Thank you, VXWKYFX. Appreciate that, my friend. All right, so we got ISU fan for life. Of course, we talked about flying. Oh, there it is, Don. Oh, geez, here you go, guys. Already, Don C, $10 dono, dropping the $10 dono. 3 subs away now. You guys are awesome. Don C, thanks so much for that $10 dono, my friend. As always so good to see you, Don, and thank you all for the support. And again, if it's for those of you that can't do the donations, that's okay. Subscribe, support the channel. That's all we ask. It's just as good. But again, thank you, Don, for that dropping that $5 dono, or the $10 dono, excuse me, so much. But here, so we've got the scenery here. Now, you might say, okay, it's looking a little choppy. Don't worry about that. The reason it's a little choppy, oh my God, here we go again. Doug Gam with the $10 dono. Let's do a shout out to Del Gam and Don C in chat. Thank you so much, Del Gam 88, for that $10 dono, dropping it in. I think you guys are on 2,000 now. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to wear this shirt more often. I think everybody's just like, yeah, Sim Fanatic. It's pretty frightening that he's an actual pilot, so we better give him some money because God knows he needs it. Thank you so much, Del Gam, for dropping that dono. And Del Gam says, what's up? What's up, Del Gam? What I was about to say is it looks like it might be a little choppy, but at the same time, I'm running OBS and I've got everybody in with the gamer tags and stuff, so it actually is a lot smoother than you're seeing right now, friends. But this is gorgeous scenery, as you can tell. The one thing I've noticed with this is, like, normally we can go in the terminal area. Now watch, if I move in, look at this girl's pissed off. She is mad as hell. What is going on with this? But if we move forward, boom, it goes to the top. Why? I don't know. I've seen that before with other scenery. Oh my God, it's so loud. I gotta turn down my headphones. Are we seriously at 2,000? We're not at 2,000, are we? If we're at 2,000, I would have thought we would have hit, we would have seen like the animated GIFs and stuff if we were at 2. We are at 2! Oh my gosh, what happened? Like, OBS and that should have showed the little GIFs. Thank you guys so much! Hey! Look at this, we're at 2,000, friends! You guys are amazing! We're at 2,000 subs. Thank you so much for those of you that subscribe. Wow! We hit 2,000. Okay, so that does it. We're doing the giveaway. We are doing the live stream, though. We're doing the multiplayer fly-in this coming Saturday. Now, I need to figure out... Doug Gim says, yay! TTA says, congrats. Thank you, Kyle said refresh. I refreshed, and we are at 2K. Thank you so much, all of you out there. I don't know why I didn't do the little animation stuff, but nonetheless, we hit 2,000. Thank you so much, friends. I do appreciate it. And VXMA, I am proud of myself. I was the last 5 subscribers. You got 5 different accounts? I mean, that's awesome. Thank you so much. That's great. Okay. Ooh. Aviation Spotter says it's ready. Okay, well, we'll get into that and what that means. Thank you, VXW. What should I call you? What should I call you? VX? I'll call you VX. I'll call you VX unless you tell me. Chris. Okay, Chris. Thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate it. That's awesome. That is awesome, Chris. Thank you so much. He said, Chris, I missed it. As usual, I'll miss stuff in chat, guys. Appreciate it, Chris. Thank you so much, buddy. That is great. Okay, so, but I don't think I quite got through everything. So if we go over here, God, look at all of you guys. Look at all of you. But like, look at, isn't this beautiful scenery? We're in Greece, by the way, if you don't know. Corfu is in Greece. You know, as usual, FlyTampa doing an excellent job. And they are magnificent with their scenery, as you can see. One of the other things I wanted to kind of show here, I think is kind of neat, is if we go over here, see this cruise ship? Of course, this cruise ship is got, well, actually, he's docking. Look at this. He's docking, friends. Like earlier, look at, there's some cruise ships moving in and out. You got the smoke. Holy shit, he's gonna hit someone. You're gonna kill somebody! Or not. Okay, I guess it's like when we fly together, we can go through each other, so can the ships. Okay, good to know. Yeah, exactly, Kyle. They're going to crash. Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, beautiful scenery as always. FlyTampa does a fantastic job, and I feel privileged that we here on our channel, we have basically become, I'm gonna say it, partners. They support our channel, and big thank you. I don't know if you're watching FlyTampa, but if you're out there, thank you so much for donating the scenery to the stream for tonight to highlight, but then also for, I got an extra serial key from them to do the giveaway coming up in celebration 2,000 subscribers. Thank you everyone, and you, Chris. And so we will be doing a giveaway soon. I don't know if it'll be this Saturday, because I need to find out from all of you where you want to fly. So if we do Corfu right now, we tend to like to do general aviation flying too, so we'll play it by ear. Throw it in suggested flights. I might do a survey and see what you all want to do Saturday. Maybe we can do the giveaway Saturday. If not, we'll do it next Thursday. In any case, thank you, friends. Let's get on to it. All right, so I'm gonna turn this music down. Aviation Spotter, I will start downloading the yeah, you know what. All right, so but we got to get on with this and get started because we are live, and so anyway, we might have something for intermission or the next live stream, but we'll get into that here in a moment. So anyway, let's go to our nifty checklist, friends. And the first thing we're going to do is we're starting cold and dark. Vruden is extremely pissed off. Press a button, any button, because we're already, oh my god, we're 18 minutes into the stream, Vruden, and we haven't even started the aircraft yet. All right, so battery on. Let's go ahead and turn off the music for now, friends. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Let's get down with it. Let's get jiggy with it. Okay, so we've got the battery covered, the DC, all that stuff is already done. We're gonna go to master caution. We're gonna turn that off. Let's go back up top. You know, the thing is like you can save the state. We're gonna turn the hydraulic pumps off. Why is it that even like with aviation, like even with the Zibo 737, these are always set to on, and it's always like, okay, turn them off. Why is that? Why is it that those two outer ones are always in the on position? I don't know. Is it like the pilot before us was lazy and they didn't set them to off? I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know. Hydraulic pumps are completely off. Fuel pumps are completely off. Interior lights, let's go ahead and, by the way, as you might have seen, I am in the Air France livery, so we're gonna we're in Air France tonight, at least for our aircraft. For those of you that are flying within the SimFanatic aircraft, you'll be flying Air France. So we have that. That is a downloaded livery from flightsim.to. Check out our Discord server. You can get to that by the Freeware channel. Okay, anyway, I digress. So we've got, I'm not gonna worry about that, ground power connecting on. We need to get the ground power set, so let's go ahead and turn that on. There we go. Ground power coming alive. And usually right now we'd start boarding. I want to check though, I am running FS Realistic. Let me make sure that FS Realistic is going. Yep, I can hear them going. Okay. And GeForce is usually what I like to do is preview, and so I just make sure that that is running, because sometimes FS Realistic, if you guys ever notice it, it doesn't always run. And so, like, typically what I found is if I exit out and get back into the simulator, sometimes it craps out on me. So I always select like GeForce and FS Realistic, and I do a preview. I click the preview button, make sure it, like, I see movement in my cockpit, and then I know it's working. Anyway, so we've got that set. AC voltmeter should be on ground power, which it is. This is the AC voltmeter. Emergency lights armed and covered, so we're going to click that. External lights position is already at steady. Wheel well, we're going to go ahead and turn that on, and we are going to turn on our logo because we are flying a commercial flight tonight. Let's see here. Got to get caught up here. Kyle says maybe we can pull it. Absolutely, Kyle. I think that's a good idea. We can pull it. ASUS says the smaller tanker would have been at fault. LOL. Chris says, yes, do you know how to, Kyle Summers? Just getting caught up here. How do you move faster in it? Got to step away for a bit, but I'll be back, says Aces. Okay, so I'm caught up. Good. All right, seatbelts. Can't forget the seatbelts. So we're going to turn our chimes on, our seatbelt on. Oh, my God. Wait. Oh, boy. Here we go. Lamar Gaskin just subscribed. Lamar, thank you for that subscription. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much, Lamar. Welcome to the SimFan family. You're bound to have a blast because you're going to have to fly with us, Lamar, either in the simulator or just virtually with us now in the live stream. But Lamar, good to see you. Thank you so much for that subscription. Big shout out. Welcome, Lamar, to our SimFan family friends in chat. All right, so next thing we got to do. Oh, I lost my place. Seatbelts are on. Oh, we got to enter the fuel, friends. Got to enter the fuel. So again, I love using SimBrief. I am a big fan, as many of you know, of SimToolkit Pro. Make sure you pick that up, friends, because it is worth every cent. And what I mean by cent is it costs nothing. So it's absolutely free. So do pick that up. Okay, fuel. I've got 14,900 pounds. Kyle, Aviation Spotter. Does that sound right? 14,900 pounds for this flight. And again, we're flying from Corfu to Bologna, Italy, right? And its block time is 1 hour and 32 minutes. We're going to schedule about 2 hours for this. So not a long, extremely long flight tonight, friends. So it won't be our typical 3 to 4 hour stream. I know some of you are like, good God, that's long. About 1.5 hour flight tonight, friends. As soon as we can get in the air, and Bruden's still like, I think Bruden's probably going insane right now, if I'd guess. 14,900 pounds we have set here for our fuel, and moving right on along. Recirculating fans. We're going to go back up here. We're going to go to auto. Again, we're in the beautiful PMDG 600, friends. Now, let me take a time out here really quick. $35 for this aircraft is worth it. If you didn't buy the 737-700, that's what is it right now, guys? $70. Buy this. It's a steal. $35. This is a study level aircraft. You get the whole thing. As they mentioned with PMDG before they released all these aircraft, they're like, we're gonna have them all released, and they're gonna be their self-contained aircraft. You don't have to buy the add-on, so you don't have to buy the base aircraft, the 7.3, and then get the 700 and the 600 and the 800. You can buy them as self-contained aircraft. $35 is a steal. Buy it if you don't have the 700. Now, if you have the 700, teach your own. Probably not worth to get the 600. I'm going to do it because I want to highlight it for all of us in the stream. But, and especially for the fact that all of you are so generous giving those donos out there, it's like that's what I put this stuff to. But at the same time, if you have the 700, I don't know if it's really worth the 600. That's up to you to decide. But if you don't have the 700, get the 600. Please buy the 600. It's worth it. It has additional LNAV and RNAV stuff, and we'll get into that later. But anyway, we got the recirculating fans going. Packs are auto. Isolation valve is auto. IRS, don't forget this, friends. If you forget this, you're going to get lost. So we're going to go nav. So we're going to go 2 clicks to the right. We got nav going on that. So our IRS selectors. Okay, now for the fun stuff. Now we're going to get down into the nitty-gritty programming the FMC. Now, me, for one, I know some of you like to start with, get your ass in Pushback, Sim Fanatic, and let's go fly. I think programming the FMC in this aircraft is a ton of fun. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go, hey, Spruce is back. Spruce, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you, Spruce. Bruden says 26 minutes. Bruden's got the timer running. Appreciate that, Bruden. Oh my God, you're still talking. I'm always talking, Bruden. You know this. Delgam, I haven't made the decision yet. Might get it just because it's 35 bucks. Exactly. 35 bucks. You're going to get some pushback. Exactly. I would say, Del, for 35 bucks, well, and you have the 700, but for those of you who don't have the 700, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, friends. You gotta get it. Let's go outside here because I don't think okay, so we want to pull the stairs up. So just to make Bruden wait longer. I love doing this to him, by the way. So we're gonna go to menu. We're gonna go to FS Actions, Ground Services, and let's skip on over to 3 pages. So we're at 3.4. Notice it says Jetway right now. Now you can change this. I'm not gonna get into the save panel state. Delt and Old Golfer helped me with that when this just came out. But so stairs, now we can hit request. Now it's arriving, and now you're going to see the guy with the stairway coming up. Look at Chipper Sneeze right back there. So we're going to get the stairs pulling up here, friends, as we get this aircraft ready to go. So we're good to go there. Now let's go back to menu and FMC, and it says enter IRS position. So what this just essentially means is we need to click this R6 button on the MFD reference airport, and as you can see there in the description, our reference airport is at LGKR. So that's where we're at right now. That's Corfu. So LGKR. Now if we hit reference the L2 button on the MFD, notice this gives us our coordinates. Okay, so that we can get this in our scratch pad, we're going to hit the R2 button, puts it in the scratch. This is a scratch pad, and now here it says set IRS position. We're going to hit R4. Now we got our position. Now look at now all of a sudden we got our position set. Okay, and so that's a good thing. So that now that's set, you can hit next page and kind of look at this stuff. I don't really ever do that, but we want to hit route next. Now it says origin and company route. Again, I'm not going to get into this, but if you use SimToolkit Pro or SimBrief, what you do is you just say, okay, my original route is what you're seeing below is LJKR, and then your destination is LIPE, and again, that's Bologna, and it's going to do pretty much everything for you. And there's a few folders that you have to save to, and we talked about that before, but there's a lot of videos out there that you can find. But so we do LJKR and then LIPE. This will not work for you unless you get, there's a file, there's an RTE file that you need to get from SimBrief. If you download it and you put it in your 737, there's a work folder, and then there's a flight plan folder in your 737 base folder. As long as you do that, and there's a flight plan folder in there. As long as you do that, you can click on company route once you have that in, and notice it actually loads some stuff in there. And then we're going to go to flight plan request. That's R3 and select. This is going to highlight. We're going to wait for this. Bologna. Yes, Bologna. Spruce. Bruden, you smartass. Bruden's like, well, I guess I have time to take the trash out. Be right back. Yes, you do. So we're going to wait now. See, now it says route uplink ready. So we're going to say load. And we're going to wait for this. It's good stuff. We're going to wait for this to say execute. So wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And as soon as it says execute, no, I'm sorry. We got to do activate, activate. And so we're going to hit R6, now execute. And now you're going to see this loads in. Okay, we're not quite there yet. We have legs and we see some of this stuff, and that's cool. And we don't have any altitudes. We don't have any speeds. Let's get into that in a moment, friends. But first thing we're going to do is hit this departure arrival button on the MFD. And so we click that. Let's hit departure. Now, if you look over here, you can see that OLGAT 2F, or is it OLGAT 2F? I don't know. OLGAT 2F. And so that is going to be our standard instrument departure, or SID for short. And so, but usually what I do is I plug in the runway. So you can see it's 3-4, runway 3-4. So we're going to select R2 for 3-4. Don't hit execute yet. Go to next page. Next page. Notice it says OLGAT 2F, but here it says OLGA 2F. Close enough. That's the one we want. And there's no transition. Not going to talk about transition right now. And then once we have that, we're going to hit execute. Now we go back to departure arrival. And then we're going to go LIPE arrival over here, the R2 button. Kind of the same thing. Look over there. It says runway 30. So now we're going to choose runway 30. Now you have some choices here. You can do ILS, VDM Y30. I'm going to go next. We're going to do the ILS tonight. We could do the RNAV. RNAV's always fun, but we're going to do the ILS 30. So we're going to choose ILS 30. And then we're going to choose what's called our star, our standard arrival. People are saying stuff. So standard arrival. This is that PELEG 4W. Okay, so again, kind of the same deal that you did with the standard instrument departure. We're going to go next page. Now, again, I think this must be limited to 6 characters. Somebody confirm that, if you would, in chat. I think the MFD maybe is limited to the 6 characters, and that's why we're not seeing the 7 characters, as you can see over here. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we have 6, but we get it. PELA 4W. So as long as we have that, hit that. No transition. Execute. Okay. Now, once you have that, now let's take a look at our legs. No, I don't mean our physical legs, although I have some good gams. No, I'm talking about the legs of the route, friends, of course. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here, and we're going to switch this to plan. And so this is kind of cool. Like, check this out. So we're going to go step. We're going to hit the R6 button. We're going to virtually fly this route. We're going to step through it. And I think this is kind of cool. Like, when we get close to our destination, look at this. We kind of like lose the altitude. So we're going to do some turns here, some U-turns. And then we're going to fly right into 30, and it looks beautiful. One of the things you always want to look for, friends, when you're programming your FMC is make sure you don't have any discontinuities or vectors. And as you can see, if we look through this, we don't have any discontinuities. We have no vectors. So I'm not going to be able to demonstrate that tonight, but this is perfect because it's like already ready to go, and it makes Vruden happy. Josh. Welcome, Josh, to the stream. Good to see you, Josh. Josh, can you verify don't game gams? Oh, man. Josh, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining. Look at this. We're already at 20 likes, friends. We've hit our 2,000 subscribers, thanks to Chris and all of you. And Josh, good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, now I've lost my train of thought because Josh did it to me, friends. Okay, so now we're not done, obviously. And some of you might be wondering, like, okay, how do I get all this stuff in? Okay, well, let's get into that. So the next thing we want to do is go to inetref, and now what we want to do is load our performance information. Now this is actually included. Remember I talked about the WX file? Because I did that, I pulled that out of SimBrief, and I put that in the proper folder. Now I can go ahead and click on this R5 button. Notice it highlights it, and it'll take a few seconds. That's always when I like to have a drink. I am not an alcoholic. I do not need help. No, I am not in denial. Okay, now that's loaded. It's going to load here for a second now. Okay, so there it goes. So we can hit load. That'll be our L6 button on the MFD, and execute. Now we've got, now you notice there's some things that changed up here, friends, right? So that's our performance. If we go next page, we got some performance data. So now if we go into legs, we got flight levels. As you can see, we've got speeds. See, now that all filled in. This is why all of you, if you don't have it, get SimBrief. Please, friends, get SimBrief. It's free. I would again say get Sim Toolkit Pro. It's a great app. It's a great tool. Don't miss out on it. Okay, anyway. So we got that loaded. Let's go to N1 limits. Typically what I select here, and you can all select what you want, but I'm going to go TO2. It's going to do climb 1. This is just a performance thing. For thrust, so I'm going to plug those in. Now we got our N1 limits in. Takeoff. Typically we're going to choose 5 degrees of flaps. Once that's in there, let's go to CG and then click it again. Notice it went in scratch pad. Now we got trim of 5.58, and this is a little choppy, and don't worry, it's just because I'm running OBS and there's a lot of us in the live stream right now, so it's gonna take a toll. It's just the way it is. We are waiting for Sim Update 10. How many of you out there are waiting for Sim Update 10? I know I am. DLSS, it's going to be fan-flippin-tastic. So once we have our trim set, we're going to hit V1, VR, and V2. And so we have 132. So we're just going to simply go up here on our IIS. We're going to go to 132. One thing you probably noticed I missed, we're going to go back to that. We didn't set our altitude, right? Yeah. So if we go to iNet Ref, notice up here it says flight level 380. We're actually going to be flying. By the way, if any of you are wondering, going to go on a 10-hour flight. Be right back. So we're going to go 360 up here, and I'm going to change that to 360. And now once I got that set, we're going to go up here. Don't worry, guys. We're about there. It's only about another hour, and we'll take off. No, I'm kidding. So we're going to go over here, 360. Anybody have the altitude of Bologna? I think it's like 120 some feet, but I forget. We need to do our cabin pressure, so don't forget to do this. We go over here, we're going to do 36,000, 123 feet. Thank you, old golfer. So we're just going to go, I usually tend to go to the lower one, so we'll do 100. Thank you, old golfer, appreciate it. Kyle, 100, thank you so much. Yep, Kyle and I are right in sync as usual, so we're going to go 100 on that. So we got that set, and then one other thing we need to do, friends, is now that we got all of our performance stuff inserted, you don't have to do this, so don't worry about it. I usually do this because there's also with SimToolkit Pro and SimBrief, you can export a weather file, and 37 minutes. No, Vruden. We're almost there, buddy. So the weather file, what's going to help is get things a little more accurate on approach, okay? You don't have to do this. Don't worry about it if you don't have it. Don't fret. But if you have SimToolkit Pro, there's an export feature that can do your flight plan and weather plan. So since I did the WX, that goes into a weather folder in your 737 folder, okay? Okay. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to do request. And this is just going to get it a little more accurate. This is getting ridiculous. So this is going to get a little more accurate, and then we'll get it to execute, and we'll be good. Probably. Well, see, we have a short flight, guys. We have a short flight. There we go. It's loaded. Execute. And now we are golden. We're golden. We're golden. Okay, so we're going to move on with our checklist. So now we've got our route information, performance initialization, set cabin pressure. We're all good to go. Now we need to get the APU started. That's auxiliary power unit. So we're going to go to forward pump 1 and go to start. And we're going to get this APU started. See, there we got our little stairway there. That's going to be short. Oh, it will be. The flight time's going to be short, Vruden. I never said the whole stream would be short. I just said the flight's going to be short, buddy. So now we got to wait for the APU to start, and you'll notice that the external gas temperature, that needle's going to go up 49 minutes. Is there only been 49 minutes? It's been 38 minutes. 49 minutes. Vruden's starting to like make stuff. He's fabricating the time. He's like thinking that we're like near a oh, there he goes. Yes, it has been 39 minutes, Vruden. It has. Okay, now we're gonna watch this EGT come down. Now when it gets to about around that 4 needle, I think we're gonna see this highlight in blue, and then we can turn on. There it goes. And so we're gonna turn on our APU. So that just means we're getting our power from the auxiliary power unit. At that point, we can turn the APU bleed on. So that's going, and then we're going to switch our AC to APU. Seems like I missed something there, though. APU gen on, APU bleed, got that. Nope, I got it. Okay. One of the things, friends, how many of you fell into this? Admit it, please. Don't make me to be out the fool. Who's going to put in chat that's going to admit when you got the 737-600 and you tried to put the parking brake on and you're like, WTF, why the hell is this not starting? Like, for example, you used to be able to click on that and kept going like this. Like, what the fudge? You got to now press in, like the real 737, you got to put your, I got toe brakes on my TPR pedals. By the way, I'm using Thrustmaster TPR pedals. You got to push the toe brakes down or push the pedals in, then click the parking brake, just like in the real aircraft, then release your toe brakes. Now we've got it set to the parking brake, and that's the only way to make it work. So don't fret, friends. That's how you do it. I know nobody's going to say and admit it. I can feel my gray hair getting longer. Nobody's going to admit it. Everybody's going to say, yeah, we all knew that. Yeah, no, you didn't. Everybody ran it. Most of us ran into that if we're used to the 737. Unless you read the documentation with the release, and then, of course, maybe you did. Okay, so now that we're there, we're going to go ahead and release the stairways. We're almost ready, Vruden. Don't worry. We're almost ready, everyone. So we're going to go to Menu, FS Actions, Ground Services. Now let's get rid of the... Let's go to the third page. Let's go ahead and release the stairs. And we're going to see the stairs, the door close. And Bruden's getting very, very excited. Marion says, I don't have that plane. Marion, you have to get that. W Field says, I'll review the setup video again tomorrow so I can learn how to fly one of these beasts. Only thing I know on a commercial is to throttle up, take off, and land. Thanks, Infinag. No problem, W Fields. Thank you, buddy. See, Bruden, some people get something out of all this cold and dark startup. As God. Hey, Bruden, I drank 2 whiskey and diets before this started, so I'm well ahead of you, buddy. All right, so we got the stairs moving away. The other thing we need to get rid of is the ground power, so we're going to release the ground power because we're on APU. We don't need the ground power now. Yeah, right. Okay, right. So we should be good to go. Master caution is off. TTA says, Steve McCroskey, oh God. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. Awesome airplane reference, buddy. That's awesome. Okay. God, I keep losing myself here, friends. All right, Squawk. We're gonna. Okay, set your altimeter, buddy. Everybody, set your altimeter. Don't forget that. First altitude, we got 360. That's good. We got our departure route, elevator trim, gangway doors, generated bus transfer, so fuel pumps. Let's get all the fuel pumps going. So we're going to click that. Click our hydraulic pumps, get those going. Booyah. Anti-collision light on. I think it's about time to push back, friends. Yes, it is. So we're going to go back down here. And we're going to remove the wheel chocks because we got our parking brakes on, right? So that's important. So we got the parking brakes on. And let's go return... Push back, remove chocks, tug, set to TPX 200, and start.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start, tail straight out. Roger that, ready for push straight back.
Don's like, okay, because of Don's request, everybody, I'm going to start over from the beginning. I'm going to reload the simulator, and we're going to start from cold and dark again. Oh, that's good stuff, Don. Did he say they're connected? No, he can't. We can't be connected yet. Oh my God. There we go. I think he's connected. Is he connected, friends? Gotta be connected. All right, let's release the parking brakes and see if he starts pushing us back. 44 minutes. Here we go. Here we go, Vruden. Is he not connected? Oh, there we go. Thank God. Because if we had to start this over, everybody would leave immediately. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and turn off the packs. So left pack, right pack off, and let's go to ground, and let's start this bird up, friends. See it start spooling. Our engine as we push back into, I think that was Chipper Sneeze behind us. We're going to wait for this to get to 1.8. And it is, so we're going to go ahead and give her fuel. Oh no, my plane. There we go. Gotta wait for that kick on, and then we'll have hydraulics here, hopefully.
Pushback complete. Parking brake set.
Parking brake to set.
Brake set.
Here we go. Yeah, it does take a while to push back, Chris. Kyle says, starting my APU now that Symphonetics is pushing back.
Hold. Watch for the salute and release from guidance on your right. Have a good flight.
Thank you, thank you. We're going to turn off the route information now, friends. And actually, I haven't had my Bravo camera on, so we'll get that turned on. There's the Bravo. Everybody can see the Bravo camera. Now we have the Bravo camera on. Should have had that on earlier. There we go. Now we've got our hydraulics, as you can see. Good deal. All right, time to go to continuous on the left engine, and now we go ground on our right engine. As we listen. Look at all of you, friends. Where's your dog? My dog, actually, Vruden, my dog, actually, I had Max get out of the room because sometimes he'll get in the way of my TPR pedals and he'll go underfoot. And it's like, Max, what are you doing? I might bring him in later, Vruden, if you guys want to see him. All right, we get the right engine lit. There it goes. Let's go ahead and try the spoilers, and those work. Good to go. Oh, Vruden. Oh, Vruden. Don C. Symphonic, you need a PB&M award for impatient people. Yes. Yes, that would be good. Actually, you know what? Honestly, now that we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to do membership to the channel. I'm going to set some stuff up for membership. So I've got some ideas for that. And so watch for that. There'll be some perks for membership. And but yes, that would be good, Don. We need that, don't we? All right, so now we should be able to go ahead and do continuous on the right engine. And now that we have that, we can go ahead and do the generators from the engine. Gen 1 on the alternating current. And now that that's set, we can go ahead and turn off our APU, turn off our bleed, and turn our packs back on. Get some air flowing back to our passengers. And I'm going to just double check my checklist, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, now pitot heat on. I like to set the window heat on now because I always forget it otherwise. Yaw damper is on. Good to go there. Flaps, time to set the flaps. We're going to go ahead and set the flaps to 5, remember? So we're going to go ahead and go to 5. And we can see the flaps coming down. And we set flaps to 5. I can see all of you are like, oh, everybody out there is like, oh my God, Symphonic is finally ready. Like everybody else is ready. And Symphonic is finally, McClyde's been back there. Hopefully Don didn't fall asleep. But yeah, we're about ready, friends. All right. Okay, so we've got the flaps at 5, auto brake set to RTO. Pushback is done. Taxi lights on, runway turnoff lights on, and TCAS test. Autopilot, we don't have to worry about that, but we're going to go ahead and turn on our flight director, both sides, flight director and auto throttle on. Right, that's all good. IIS is already set to 132. Heading, what did we say the heading was, friends? Heading is runway 340, so we're going to go ahead over here to heading and go to 340. Overshot that just touch. All right, that's 340, so we know where we're going. And last but not least, we need check our altitude. We're good to go. 360. I think we're ready. Vruden, we're ready. We're ready. All right, and as Kyle had said, we've got some back taxiing to do. I'm going to enable track IR, and there we go, friends. All right, here we go. Here we go, friends. Let's get the tunage going. Wow, this is choppy as hell, isn't it? Now, normally this scenery is not choppy like this. I think it's just that there's so many of us in here and all that good stuff. But we'll get through it. It'll smooth out once we take off. Just there's a lot of us. I love the Ryanair. Who's in the Ryanair? Where did you get that livery? Where did you get the livery for Ryanair? I was looking for that earlier. Old Golfer says, no room at the end for the family picture. Yes, Chris. Servers have been choppy? Okay. Yeah, and it probably adds to this, because I was flying this last night. I was doing a test flight, and it was smooth as silk. I just think it's just like, yeah, Rudin, you're probably right. Just we got a lot of stuff to sync here with all of us in, right? Are we all, do you guys want me to go first? Do you want me to pull forward? I'm happy to do that. Okay. Yeah, get out of here. All right. Ha! Kyle, you said, yeah, get out of her. Well, we'll just leave that one alone. Get out of here, says Kyle. All right. He retracts the message. All good, buddy. Okay, here we go. We are going to back taxi, as we call it. Yeah, it's pretty choppy, but again, I think you guys are all right. It's just a fact that we have so many of us. Like Rudin said, it's like trying to sync everybody together here. So it's taxing our PCs a bit. Ryan here says hello. Ryan, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Ryan, thanks for joining us. Good to see you, my friend. If you guys haven't already done so, please smash the thumbs up button. Do a like if you would. We are trying to get to 30, if not more, but we did hit our 2,000 subscribers tonight, so that is fantastic. I want to thank all of you for that. This is going to be a fun flight, and just wait for the approach. The approach is beautiful. The approach is it's a pretty easy approach, but as you can see, we kind of snaked into the runway, and so when we fly into, as I put up here, runway 30, that'll be a fun flight into Bologna. What time of your day are you doing? I'm probably around 8:30 now, I think. Kyle, it's pretty good. 8:53 a.m. 8:53 a.m. Great question, Kyle. Thank you. Now notice my auto throttle turned off. We gotta turn that back on. Otherwise, when we go to do toga, takeoff, or go around, that will be a problem if we don't make sure. That's one thing you want to check for, is make sure your auto throttle light is on, because if you go to take off and you hit toga and nothing happens, it's probably because your auto throttle went back to off position. Yeah, we could probably do an evening landing. We could probably change that when we get up in the air here, Kyle. I'm game. See, like there it goes. Look at W Fields aircraft. Look at that. Look at that. The Ferrari livery. That's appropriate, isn't it? Nice call, W Fields, for our flight to Italy. Might as well do a Ferrari livery, right? Look at us turn this puppy around here. God, that is some serious choppiness. It hasn't been this bad for a while. And again, it's not because of the Corfu scenery. I guarantee it, because I did this alone. As many of you said, I think it's just that we have like so many of us in here, and probably the servers, it's getting a little choppy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on enable my parking brake, so I can get a few screenshots here, as I usually like to do. Old Golfer's still back there, but look at you guys. All right. Get a screenshot of that. Thank you guys for doing the thumbs up. I see a couple of you did that. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, getting a couple screenshots here for the family photos, as we call it. Always like to get the family photos. Old Golfer and some of Kyle. Are you guys just, you guys are waiting for us to take off? Maybe they're just going to do... Kyle sometimes will do some videos. I see ISU for Life back there, too. So what's your time now? You mean in Sim, Chris? The time right now is about 9 o'clock. 9 a.m., we'll say. 9 a.m. All right, you guys want me to take off first, or one of you want to take off first? One thing that I don't like about the downloaded liveries, because like notice it is a download thing, because like look how long it took to get W Fields Ferrari livery going here. But well, you guys take off if you want. We got to get this going, or Vrooden's going to revolt. Okay, so so we're at the holding point now. We need to get the landing lights on, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the landing lights. And any of you want to take off, go ahead and feel free. I'm going to turn off the taxi light. Taxi light is off. When we turn off lights are on. Position lights, we want to go to strobe and steady. We're going to go to stereo cockpit, by the way. ASUS, right? ASUS hasn't been very vocal here tonight, but we're going to go stereo cockpit. And so we got the stereo cockpit and position strobe and steady. TCAS TARA, so we're going to go down here, and it's just this knob here. We're going to go TARA. There we go. And I think we're ready to go. We're ready to take off. I like to hit the chronometer, so I'm just going to go down here, chronometer, and hit start, and then we can see it's a 00, and there goes everybody. Okay, here we go, friends. So we're going to go 40% on the thrusters, on the engines, and then we're going to go ahead and start rolling, and we'll go toga. So let's go. %, release the brakes, and start rolling. And toga. Forward pressure on that yoke. Here we go. We're gonna look for 80 knots. Once we hit 80 knots, we're gonna go ahead and release forward pressure. 80 knots, we're gonna release that forward pressure. Keep our directional control at the rudder. V1 rotate. There's old golfer. We'll see you on the other side, old golfer. ISU fan for life. And here we go. Positive rate, gear up. Wow, this is choppy as shit. Here we go. All right, gear is up. Gonna hand fly it for now. All right. We can go LNAV, command 1, VNAV. So now autopilot's enabled, friends. It hasn't been this choppy for a while. I don't know what the deal is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and keep on speeding up until we get to our flaps 1. We're gonna pull the flaps up. We'll go ahead and do that now. There we go. That was like some serious choppiness, and as Bruden says, 56 minutes. Not too bad, right, Bruden? Not too bad. Of course, I'm just kidding with you. Flaps all the way up. Go ahead and take those flaps out, and now that we have the flaps up, we've done the takeoff, we're going to go ahead and disable the Bravo cam as we climb on out, friends. We'll get this out of the way so that's not interfering, and here we go. Anyone else having choppiness, or am I the only one? Seems pretty bad right now. Like really bad. All right. Everett says, I actually got to fly this time. Kyle says there's a big old line. That's awesome. That is awesome. I love to see that. Love to see that. Okay, so now that we taken off, we're gonna go ahead and take that RTO off, the auto brake. We're gonna turn that off. Climbing out. The other thing I always like to do, friends, is set our distance on our MFD. So we're gonna go ahead and do 40 on the left MFD, and then on the right, we're gonna go ahead and select 80. So we're going to see 40 there. And this green arc is kind of nice because that's going to show us where we should hit our top of descent that we have selected at 360. The other thing I like to look at is go to legs on the left of MFD, and over here I like to go to prog or progress. Oh, we gotta go have an FMC first, then go prog. And that's gonna tell us our time. So we got 82 nautical miles. We should hit our top of climb at 7:14. I don't like that my audio's kicking in and out because I've heard that before, and sometimes my simulator, knock on wood, will crash. And I shouldn't have said that, but every once in a while I'll hear that, and then next thing I know the simulator crashes, so hopefully we don't have that problem. St. Bean says I had chop, was fine on my own though. Got it. It's starting to smooth out a little bit now. Starting to smooth out a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off the, as everybody goes by, I'll turn those on later. I'm going to turn off the traffic. By the way, Sim Update 10, according to Aviation Spotter, Sim Update 10, we should actually have a key shortcut. Thank God. We'll have a key shortcut to turn the nameplates on and off, and I'm going to love that, friends. I'm looking forward to that. There we go. Still a little choppy, but I think it's smoothing out. Now we're above 10,000 feet, so we're going to go ahead, and at this point we're going to go ahead and turn off the landing lights, runway turn-off lights, wheel well is off. I forgot to turn the wing lights off. I keep forgetting to do that, but we can leave all the other stuff on, and so we're going to keep on climbing out to 18,000 feet, at which time we will go to standard pressure. SimFan, I just got a new PC, i9 12900 KS, clocked to 4900. The RAM runs at 4900. I have an actual NVIDIA 3080 Ti. This computer is so fast. That is awesome, Bruden. So if you're flying with this, is everything just like perfectly smooth for you? I've got an AMD Ryzen 7 5800X with 3070 Ti. That's beautiful, Bruden. That is awesome, man. I was just talking to my son tonight, and he wants me to build him a computer. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to give him my current processor, maybe my 3070 Ti, and get a 4000 series card. Got to convince my wife that I'm okay with doing that. But once the 4000 cards are out and available, I might jump up to a 4000. I don't know. It depends on the cost. But I might give my son the 3070 Ti that I have, the AMD Ryzen 7 5800X, and maybe I'll upgrade to either an Intel or AMD. I'm a big I shouldn't say I'm a big AMD fan. I've always been an Intel fan, but I might do an upgrade at that point. How sad is that? I haven't even had this built for a year yet. But my son needs a new my son needs a new gaming rig. Who am I to deny that, right? It's not about me. It's about my son. That's what I tell my wife. It's not about me. I know. I mean, like, honey, I know I just got. I do the wrong thing, right? I'm like, don't have me as your Wall Street person, because I'm going to tell you to buy high and sell low, because that's exactly what I did with this fucking GPU. So I get the GPU, and I get the right before like the stock goes up and the prices go down. When I say stock, I mean the quantity of video cards available. I like buy like right at the cusp of the right before prices start falling and supply goes up. Leave it to me. So I bought the Newegg deal with the combo deal. By the way, if anyone wants a great ASUS motherboard, I've got one. Also got a 1080. Should have sold it. Anyway. So I buy all this stuff, and I spent $900 on a 3070 Ti. Then the prices drop. So now it's kind of like, oh shit, okay, well, I guess that's fine. I mean, you know, I kind of quantify it, I don't know, whatever, because I do the live stream. So, you know, I kind of like, in my head, like, rationalize it, right? And I tell my wife this, and I'm like, I should buy this card because, you know, I'm doing this with all of you, and I have a 1080, and that really sucks. 1080 is a good card, but it's just long in the tooth. And so I get the new video card, I do the new PC build, I build my new computer, and I know some of you have been watching me when I bought the pre-built Cyber Power PC, and that was a freaking nightmare. It came dead on arrival, and I'm like, screw this. I sent it back. They were actually good about taking it back, so I give them credit for that. And then I just built my own, right? I built my own. But anyway, yeah, I'll probably be doing some overclocking as well. Yeah, I do overclock it, Bruden. I mean, you can get some. You can get, like, if you're lucky, you can maybe get a 20% increase in your performance. But yeah, I don't know. Bruden, not as many flops as Symphonic will do if he keeps up with the BVN diet. Yeah, I mean, so who knows? Oh, it's time to set standard pressure, so we're gonna go over here to STD and hit that, and we'll be good. Nice. I mean, to each your own, right, Bruden? I mean, I've done the pre-built. Actually, I did a pre-built machine from Best Buy. I've built my own computers, as many of you know, for years, since I was like, I don't know, I was probably like 18. I built my own computers. It was like the Pentium days. But then I like, for the longest time I built my own computers, and then I bought this, you know, PC from Best Buy, and my God, I'm trying to remember the builder of it. It'll come to me. But I bought that pre-built, and I had really good luck with it. And I'm like, okay, this next one, Cyber Power PC, when the stock was low, and you basically had to buy either a card GPU as scalped from eBay or try to win the lottery to get one. The only way to really get them was through an OEM and wait, you know, a month or two, and I did that, and then the damn thing came dead on arrival. But yeah, I had good luck with that. But yeah, I mean, there's something about building your own though, because I've got mine liquid cooled, Bruden. I did liquid cooled. I got the IQ H100i air cooled. I've got 32 gigs of memory. Again, I got the ASUS 3070 Ti. I love the rig. I mean, it's a nice rig. But you know what? I got an excuse to build my son a PC. Actually, I'm going to do it with him. And when I build the computer, because I've got a video card, I've got the processor, I don't got the memory, but I've got like, I would like to get a Liam something case. I might even give my son this case, but I'm going to build another computer, and I'll probably do that with him. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. It'll be a fun bonding experience, right, with my son. So kind of looking forward to that. But anyway, here we go. Now it's smoothed out. Now it's looking pretty smooth. Yeah, now it's smooth. Well, kind of. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, look at that. Now we got it smooth because we got it spread out. Spread out. Get a picture of that. Yeah, it's a little choppy still because of the, I don't know, multiplayer maybe? Is that what we're dealing with? Yeah, liquid cooling. Although I will say this, Rudin, there is some kick-ass air-cooled. You know, they're like huge-ass heat sinks and huge fans in that. I'm trying to remember the one that's like, it's not Cool Master. God dang it, I'm trying to remember, but it's like almost. I mean, liquid cool is definitely the way to go if you want to do overclocking. But right now, it's like some of the air-cooled stuff with some of the. Let me see if I can't find that. Cause see now we're talking geek. We're talking Geek Squad here, right? Now I gotta look up because there's a awesome. You guys ever watch Jay's 2 Cents? How many of you watch Jay's 2 Cents? I'm a big fan of Jay's 2 Cents. There's like a great air-cooled. Because the thing you gotta worry about liquid cool is leakage, right? Leaking is not cool. No pun intended, right? But leakage is not a good thing, obviously. But yeah, the Noctua, that's it, Noctua. The Noctua stuff is amazing. So if you want to do air-cooled and you're not doing extreme overclocking, you might want to check out the Noctua. And the thing about the air-cooled stuff is, you know, you don't have to worry about a leak happening You don't have to worry about the damn your radiator getting an air bubble in it, and then you don't have like constant flow of the liquid coolant through it. You don't have to worry about evaporation. I mean, freaking air cooled is going to last forever. And so there are advantages still, I believe, with going with air cooled. The only time I would probably recommend liquid cooled if you want to do seriously overclocking, like for some of us geeks and nerds that want to get like that extra 5 frames per second, you know, we're like pushing the GPU and the CPU to its limits. Certainly liquid cool is going to be better. But there's, you know, if you want no worry, no hassle, don't have to worry about leaking, you don't have to worry about a pump failing, a liquid pump failing. I had that happen on one of my IQ pumps. It failed, I had to replace it. Frickin' air-cooled stuff, those fans last for fucking ever. I mean, you don't have to worry about that, right? Yeah, like Kyle says, I mean, if you want to do some serious overclocking, liquid's the way to go. Dotsie says, I'm a Jay's 2 cents fan as well. Yeah, he's awesome. Ultra settings and 2.5K monitor. My temps are low at 60s. Yeah, that's where mine are at too. I've got the 2K monitor as well, Kyle, and stays nice and cool, that's for sure. See, now I'm hearing that chopping again. Normally I don't hear that. Yes, I was just about to play some tunes, Aviation Spider, thank you. Get some tunes rolling. Okay, now that this is going, Aviation, I'm gonna check on something here, and you know what I mean by that. You know what I mean by that, buddy. Let's go skip ahead here. Is that sound too noisy? Every time I hear this song, you know what I want to do? I almost feel like it should be an aerobics stream. Every time I hear this song, I don't know what it is about it. It just cracks me up. Watch out for the Su-57s doing a flyby. The Running Man. Exactly. It's like a jogging. I don't know what is it about this song that makes me want to make myself out to be a complete utter fool. Every time I hear this song, I do that stupid stuff, and I can't help myself. Oh God! And now I have somebody from where I work, Corey Johns. Let's Top Gun this thing. Corey, welcome to the SimFans channel live stream. Good to see you, buddy. Corey, it's great to see you, man. Awesome. Corey just jumped in to see me make a fool of myself as I was doing the little simulated jogging, if you will. Fast times at Ridgemont High Styles. Corey says, good to be here. Corey, it's great to have you here, buddy. Not good, it's great to have you here, my friend. 80s vibe is right. Nathan, are you new to the chat? I don't know if you're new to the channel, but everybody say hi to Nathan. I haven't seen Nathan Wilthorn. Or Wildthorn? Would you say Nathan Wilthorn or Wildthorn? Nathan, good to see you nonetheless. It's not the song True Vruden, it's me. By the way, if any of you are jumping in now and you're like, oh, this guy, he thinks he's pretty cool because he's got a shirt that says I'm a pirate. Well, look below. It says frightening, isn't it? See, it is frightening because I like to make fun of myself, as all of you know. Nonetheless, see, I need to put my face cam down, but when I do that, it's behind my big display, and then it like cuts it off and stuff, so I can only zoom out so far. But it's the only problem with this shirt. I thought, oh, this will be funny. I get this shirt, and then I'm like, oh shit, people are gonna think I'm like sitting here being like, like especially those that just hop into the stream and they like the first thing they see is they're like a shirt that says I'm a pilot. They're probably thinking, oh, that guy's kind of a dick. He thinks he's cool. No, but if they could just see 2 inches below, it says frightening, isn't it? I'm making fun of myself. I'm not like trying to say I'm a pilot and I'm cool. GTA Simulator says I'm a pilot with the John Travolta voice. There's you. Awesome. Tommy Hughes is in the house. Tommy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, Tommy. Great to see you, Tommy. Thank you for joining us. I am a pilot. I am a real pilot, Corey. In fact, yes, indeed. But it is frightening. It is frightening. Oh, shoot. Nathan says, good to be here. Been watching your streams for a while. Just haven't chatted. Well, it's good to have you in chat, Nathan. Thank you for chatting, my friend. And thank you for being a subscriber and a part of our SimFan family. It's good to have you here. It's the glasses, not the shirt. Oh, that's probably the truth. I had a couple of you ask, like, SimFanatic, why don't you do a giveaway of your sunglasses? I have an extra pair. I probably should do that. What do you guys think? Would you guys like a pair of SimFanatic sunglasses so you can look like a pilot as well? As a pilot? You know, you could be cool, like... No, I'm not cool. You can, but you can have a pair of sunglasses like me if you want. That's a classic. Oh my god. 28 friends! Thank you so much for that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Corey John says, SimFanatic branded glasses. Ooh. Corey, what do you think? I almost think that could be actually cooler than some of the others out there, right? That have their branded sunglasses, like Ray-Ban. Think about that, friends. Think you could have a pair of I mean, if you had like right on the thing here, you had it say SimFanatic. Think about it. You'd immediately be like insanely cool. Like you would have to like be like, no, I'm sorry, married. You'd have to like beat the women off with the stick, and for you, those of you that are women out there, and you had the SimFanatic sunglasses, you'd have to beat the guys off with the stick. For those of you that are, you know, because we are in the day and age of, hey, everybody's okay. Doesn't care about the sexual orientation. So if you're gay or what have you, you have the SimFanatic sunglasses. You could get the dream, the guy, gal, or what have you of your choice, guaranteed. I think you're onto something there, Corey. I think I just went down a dark path, right? But in any case, I think you're onto something, Corey. I think we should have like SimFanatic sunglasses. That might be cool. SimFanatic. Yeah, you're always the guy with the good ideas, right? You're always the guy with the good ideas. Let's see here. Harry says, I am still waiting for you to pick up the Charlie pedals and then stick with your TPR pedals and send me the Charlies, but I guess sunglasses could be okay. That would be cool. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we could maybe look at doing that, Harry. Yeah, you know, with the Charlie, does anybody have the Charlie pedals for the Xbox? You see, Corey, I know that you want to get the, you said to me earlier today, you said, hey, SimFanatic, I might join you for one of your live streams, but you need to get your stuff set up, your big screen set up with your Xbox and everything. So I'm really looking forward to that, because maybe someday, friends, someday SimFans, we might have Corey Johnson here with us flying. That'd be awesome. Corey says, yes, someday I'll join a flight. Awesome. They're not available yet. Just, okay. Wait, they aren't available yet? Do you mean the SimFanatic sunglasses, Harry, or do you mean the Charlie pedals? I think you mean the SimFanatic sunglasses, because those are obviously more important than the Charlie pedals from Honeycomb. So I'm just going to go with that. The SimFanatic sunglasses, you could maybe pre-order them, but you can't get them yet. Bruton, the biggest thing I dabble in with VR is this thing, buddy, my Track IR. I love the Track IR, and I mean, I'd like to get into VR, but I don't know. I like to see where my hands are. I like to see my controls and my yoke and my my Bravo and all the settings and everything, all the buttons and everything. I like to see all that stuff. So I'm not huge into VR. I mean, I have a set of VR goggles, not anything cool for the NVIDIA cards and flight simming, but it's pretty cool. Corey says, until then, I'll lurk around here. Perfectly fine, Corey. Perfectly fine, my friend. Do lurk. Do lurk. Who's going to put us at 30 likes, friends? 30 likes. 2 more likes, and we'll hit 30. We already hit 2,000 subscribers tonight. We all thought we might hit it tonight. Aviation Spotter and I were talking. We might hit it. We hit it. Thanks to all of you and Chris. We hit it. I keep forgetting. Let me check something here. Aviation, I keep forgetting. Here, let me go here. I see a link. I see a link. Hold on, download. I'm gonna get. What do you think? 1.9 gig. Holy crap! Aviation, it's telling me 30 seconds. You apparently need to get a better ISP, my friend. Right now, well, of course, I'm downloading too, right? I almost have it already. 17 seconds. Let's see. We might have a treat here, friends. I gotta see if I can make this work. Bob Weaver says congrats on 2,000. Bob Weaver, everybody say thank you, Bob. Thank you for joining the stream. Oh boy, Bob Weaver just subscribed. Bob, thank you so much. Welcome to the SimFan family. It's good to have you, Bob. Thank you so much, Bob. Great to have you, and thank you for the congrats on 2,000. Appreciate you. Bob, you are in store for a great time with us. I know there's a lot of YouTube content providers out there, but here we're all together and we do a lot of fun stuff together, Bob. So it's great to have you as part of the family. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for in chat on the congrats, and look forward to seeing you more. Maybe we'll see you in a flight, Bob, and one of these future live streams. Thank you again. Chris says lib, liffy, lick, and lickif. That kind of sounded bad, didn't it? Like if I read that out loud. Did you mean to do that, Chris? I fell right into it if you did. Yeah, I fell right into it. I gotta sit back so people can see that it says frightening, isn't it? Because I've only worn this short. I've only worn this shirt once before, and the reason I don't wear it is because I don't want to seem like an arrogant butthead. But it's, again, the frightening, isn't it? So, anyway. I'm not being arrogant saying I'm a pilot. God, I mean, if I would have known I would have lost the bottom part, I wouldn't have bought this thing. Those are the closest airports. Oh, okay. Okay, Chris. So I didn't fall into your trap, is what you're saying. Good. 31! Oh, yeah, baby! 31 likes. Thank you, guys. How fast am I going? Well, I'm telling you, Pruden. Right now, we're flying at a indicated airspeed of 215 knots. Indicated airspeed. And we are going ground speed. We're going 466 knots, if you will. Our top of descent is at 752. That's 212 miles, nautical miles away. 752. So not a long time, Bruden. See, you've been bitching the whole night about how long it takes, and all we have right now, if I can do the math right, is 27 minutes left, Bruden, before we get to our top of descent. Okay. So not a lot left in the stream. That's why I did this route, and I wanted to like extend it out. A little bit of like, you know, camaraderie and like socialization. It's not just like, you know, Bruden, it's not like, let's get in. Oh God, I was gonna go to a dark place and let's not do that. Anyway, let me check out and see what where this download's at. See, I can give Bruden grief just like Bruden can give me grief. It goes hand in hand, friends. It goes hand in hand. Let me see here. Downloads. Oops. I can't play this right now. Hold on. is if I play this aviation, then everybody's gonna hear it. So I can't even tell. So I'm gonna be seeing this for the first time too. This doesn't seem right. I don't even know. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, friends. Give me a minute. We got something special coming, I think. Hold on, I gotta. This. Get the speed. Capture. I'm afraid to hold this. Call it intros. Because that's where it was supposed to be. I'm moving it now. Good God, big file. Oh, shoot, that's right, doesn't have sound. Thank you. It's like all of your top videos had sound. Okay, cool, because then I can look at this. That's pretty sweet. Oh, I love it, dude. Okay. All right, since we do have a roughly, what did I say, guys? We have like, oh, geez, short-term memory I'm suffering from. 7:52. Okay, so we've got approximately 25 minutes. So let's take a bio break. Corey says, any drink specials on this flight? Corey, I'm glad you asked. We always have drink specials on this flight. What do you want, my friend? We've got rum and Coke. We've got whiskey and Coke. We've got gin and tonic. We have, do you want champagne? Do you want wine? We've got it all. Just ask the stewards and stewardess in the back. They're gonna set you up, Corey. Your wish is their command, my friend. Whatever you want, you're gonna get. If you don't get what you want to get, or any of the other SimFans don't get what they want to get, I'm the Guns of Navarone, baby. I'm throwing down. I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna rattle some chains, buddy. But anyway, we're gonna take a bio break. Maybe let's make this about, what do you think, aviation? I almost called you Sim Fanatic. That's me. Aviation Spotter. What do you think it takes? Is it about? Wait, I can check this. Minutes? Is it 8 minutes? Yeah, about 9 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna leave for about 4 or 5 minutes, and I'll be back. But I'm gonna play something special for all of you. So we're gonna be right back. Let's take a bio break. We're gonna hit the be right back. Friends, we're gonna take a short break. Don't leave, because I'm gonna get something set up here really quick. Bear with me. Aviation and I were trying to do some last minute stuff. Aviation put something together for all of us. It's really special. And maybe we'll have some of this in the future here. But anyway, I am going to get this set up here really quick. So don't you guys go nowhere. Whoops. Don't you guys go anywhere. I'll be right back. Stick around. We're going to do a little bio break and be right back with you. And let's check this out. Hold on. Yeah, just tell me no, the pilot. Exactly, Bruton. Make it 5 minutes. Okay, aviation. I'll make it 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Right, I gotta import this stuff. Hold on. You guys are all like, I'm doing my magic. Just be patient. Okay, media source. Looks right. You guys you don't realize this, but right now I'm dancing around. I'm getting jiggy with it. Here we go. New source. Intro. Video. All right. Browse to video. You guys see that? Shit. Alright, that's fine. Here we go. Perfect! Aviation spotter. Perfect, my friend. Perfect! There we go. Okay, I'll be right back and enjoy this video courtesy of Aviation Spotter. Thank you so much, Aviation Spotter, for putting this together. I'm seeing it for the first time now as well. I will be right back, friends, momentarily. Well, I just got to say, nice job, Aviation Spotter, and thank you, Aviation Spotter, for putting that video together. I don't know if you're going to have time to do that, but one of the things, can I say this, Aviation, that you talked about, like, for future live streams, when you can find time to do this for the intro. And yeah, I agree. Oh my God, get rid of that love chat. Well, we've been fine ever since, and all of a sudden this stuff happens. All right. But anyway, thank you so much, Aces Down, for getting rid of that. Aviation Spotter, awesome video. I agree. This stuff is, as Kyle says, is actually incredible. That is beautiful, my friend. Thank you so much for putting that together. And I will have to say this, Aviation, it's great to have you back. I know you've been busy. I know you're going to be busy. We certainly don't expect to see you every live stream, although if you could make it to every live stream, I'm just going to say this, it'd be great. But nonetheless, awesome video, my friend. Thank you so much, Aviation Spotter, for putting that together. I'm glad we could premiere this tonight. So SimFans, I think we might have something a little special in store for future live streams. This is all Aviation Spotter is doing. Nobody gave him the idea of doing this, as far as I'm aware of. This is completely his own, and so that is awesome, Aviation Spotter. Thank you again for doing that. That is so cool. All right, with that being said, we are back in it, friends. Here we are, and let's see, how much time do we have? Let's see, we're 105 nautical miles away, 7:52, so only roughly 13 minutes, friends. We'll start our top of descent, so we're going to start getting ready for that. So let's go ahead and turn the music down. So I believe, and Kyle or Old Golfer or Aviation, I think we're at 3,000, right, for the intercept. For the runway, and again, the runway we're going to be landing on is runway 30, and so I believe it's 3,000, so I'm going to just go ahead and set this to 3,000. Kyle says affirm. Awesome, thank you, Kyle. We're going to drop this down to 3,000, so we're ready for descent for our intercept on the ILS for runway 30. Thank you as well, Golfer, 3,000 feet. So we got that set to 3,000. We're going to go down here, and what I love about this is if you go over to iNet Ref, as you can see, we've got our ILS frequency for the nav, 109.75, and of course 295. So we're just going to drop down here, and we're going to plug that in. So we're going to go 109.75 on our left, or our nav 1, and 109.75 for nav 2. And then of course once again we said 295 in the course, so we're gonna go over here, we're gonna go to the left because this is gonna be less, we have to scroll. So 295, we're gonna go to the right, and we're gonna say 295 over here on our nav. And usually what I like to do, and you don't have to do this, you can use your left MFD. I like to use my right MFD so I can watch my approach and course. I'm like looking at Don's comment. CTFU. I'm not sure. I don't want to go there. But anyway, so we got the 295 and 295 and 3,000 dialed in. So that's looking good. And so at this point in time, SimFans. Oh, by the way, hi. At this point in time, this being set to 3,000. We know that we'll start descending without having to hit like the old Airbus. We don't have to hit anything. It'll just, the aircraft will start descending at 3,000 feet from our flight level that we're currently at 360. So that's kind of nice. Look, oh, okay. Don says, look back for context. I'm Don, knowing you, there was. What? How far do I have to go? And plane spotting green. This is a great way to have a timer. I agree, Kyle. That is a great way to have a timer. I messed up the bit rate. You did? I don't know if you messed up the bit rate, Aviation. If you like the stream, thumbs up. That was Nightbot. High key memorized, but not pretty angles. Trying to miss it. Right after the remove messages. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, Don, always a comedian and good stuff, my friend. Is everybody's sim kind of like cleaned up and not been so choppy now? That was like kind of, yeah. I mean, I did a test flight. I won't deny it. I did a test flight last night, and everything was smooth from the takeoff to the cruise to the descent to the landing. Everything was really, really smooth, and tonight it's just been really choppy. But I think it's probably just, again, like we talked about before, we've got a lot of us in here. I wouldn't have it any other way, SimFans. I would have it no other way. And it's probably just the fact of just so many of us in here, and that's well worth it. Yours was too? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the, I told you guys I was going to turn on the nameplates. So I want to get those turned on so I can see who's still out here with us. There's St. Bean! St. Bean! I got to get some screenshots now, guys. TTA back there. S1 BXWKY, good to see you. There you are in your Su-57, buddy. Hell yeah. See, I keep hearing some of these anomalies, like with the sound cutting in it. See, it just happened again, so there's something weird going on. But there we go. I see W Fields back there, Old Golfer. I see Vamper Live, Short Round, McClyde, and a lot of the rest of you. But you keep hearing the audio kind of cut in and out. It just makes it seem like it's trying to sync something here. But nonetheless, it's good to see you guys in your nameplates. Don, did you play Call of Duty last night? I think you played it. I don't know. I didn't see Blando in here, but I know Don. I think you and Chris Evans. Where the hell is Chris Evans, guys? Where is Chris Evans? I've seen him talking in Call of Duty, but it's about frickin' time he gets back into a SimFanatic live stream. Haven't seen him in a SimFanatic live stream for a while, so we might have to talk to him, Don. Might have to say, Chris, about time you do a showing here on our live stream with our channel, because we haven't seen you for a while. We're starting to worry about you. Why not without name tags? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the rest of you are having some of that cut in and out. It's kind of driving me a little batty. See, it just heard it again. See, just happened again. Happened again. Are you guys having that at all? Because, like, every time I hear, like, the cutout of the audio, I think my computer's going to crash. I always, like, just get, like, I'm ready for it, right? I'll have a word with Chris about it, you're right. Sounds good. It sounds good, Don. You know, we just like to kid. We kid here! We kid! We joke, we love all the SimFans, right? We joke, we kid, and it just means that we kind of miss each other, right? If we don't see each other in here, we start to wonder, is everything okay? And that sort of thing. Approach. Oh, here you go, Aviation Spotter. This is the approach. We're going to be doing the PELEG 4W standard arrival. We're going to do the ILS for runway 30, my friend. Runway 30. God, that's driving me nuts. So it's like I keep hearing that audio cut out. It's like, why is it doing that? That's not normal. That doesn't usually happen. Doesn't normally happen. I am pumped, friends, that we like hit 30 likes and we hit 2,000 subscribers. Now, hopefully, this occasionally happens. Like, it happened with our live stream last Saturday. We had like 41 likes, and then I like checked it like 2 days later, and it was down to 31. And so I don't know if like YouTube checks and like if somebody has like you know, they have multiple counts under the same identity or whatever you'd have it, if it like actually figures that out and removes the likes. I don't know, but in any case, I'm not going to complain. I love the fact that you guys are doing likes and the 2,000 subscribers. That is fantastic. That's awesome. Oh, I thought you might be decided on RNAV. RNAV would be cool, but we're doing the ILS for 30 aviation. But by all means, if you want to do the RNAV approach for 3.0, do it, dude. Do it. I never was a big fan on the RNAV approaches. Now I am. I mean, I was just like, I think the RNAV is just as well, if not better. I don't know. Tell you what, the first word just filled with VOR approaches. Chris asks, when are we going top of descend? Oh, good question. We are 40 nautical miles away, Chris, at 7:02. So in about 5 minutes, for those of you that are flying with me, we'll be at our top of descent. We're going to start descending. Still seems choppy though. This seems weird. It's like really choppy. I don't know if it's just me, but it's really choppy tonight, and I don't like that. It drives me crazy. Although I'll tell you what, isn't everything relative? Like, I mean, like looking at this and being like, oh, this is choppy. Oh, this is choppy. Remember X-Plane, or better yet, FS10? Like when they came out, you want choppy, friends? I'll show you choppy. We'll load up FS10 sometime on a Pentium 66. We'll show you choppy. Like everything's relative. I mean, so seriously, it's like, okay, yeah, I hardly have a right to complain. But we'll be looking at the landings coming up here shortly. TTA Simulate back there. TTA came to us from Instagram friends. It's awesome. I mean, it's just so cool to see like somebody that found us from Instagram. That was awesome. Fanatic, that only happens when something is causing your FPS degradation, like an outdated add-on or something. I don't know, but I mean, what outdated add-on? I mean, maybe I can clear out my commute. But see, here's the thing, aviation. I flew it last night. I flew the same route last night. I didn't have any of this problem. I didn't have any of the choppiness. I didn't have any of the stuttering. I didn't have any of the degradation in audio. Nothing. And I didn't change a single thing other than I did add... Oh, so what you're telling me is I can blame W Fields, because the only thing I added 3 liveries. I added my livery, I had W Fields livery, and I added Aviation Expert that couldn't make it tonight. That's the only thing I changed from last night, and last night it was perfectly fine. So unless it's the liveries, which I highly doubt, I think it's something else. Nonetheless, good thought. Could be, what's FR? I don't know what that means, Kyle. Freeze frame? Jake Giles band? Freeze frame? Freeze frame? Freeze frame? Oh, for real. Sorry, I digress. I'm sorry, Kyle. You know me by now. I'll pull out all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I mean, last night it was completely fine. The only thing I changed is I added 3 liveries, and I doubt it's that. I think it's just maybe everybody flying together, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Again, the only thing I changed from last night is, like, last night I flew by myself, and I didn't have 3 liveries. That's the only difference, and it was perfectly fine. But you know what? I will take it. If I can have all of you with me, I'll deal with it. It's good. It's all good. I would have it no other way, friends. No other way. I would, let me put it this way. I would go 5 frames per second to have you all with me. Now, granted, if I was streaming right now at 5 frames per second, I wouldn't have all of you with me, because everybody would jump in the stream and be like, this guy's got some shitty rig. They would jump out. But I would still do it for all of you. Oh my goodness. We are getting close to our top of descent, friends. 8 nautical miles out. Lowtech's in the house. The chair and the keyboard. Hello, Low Tech. Low Tech's in the house, friends. Welcome, Low Tech. Good to see you, Low Tech. TTA says PC wouldn't last more than 2 minutes at FPS. Yeah. Chris says I'm really close to descent. Well, so are we, buddy. We are actually we're going to enter this top of descent here. In this and the other thing, I guess, that kind of cool to point out. See that little green knobby thing there, that little dot there? We're going to start our descent. Watch this at 360. And if we go outside and we see our contrails, we're going to start descending, and we can also watch our, yep, they're going to start here soon. Our engines are going to start spooling down because the flight management computer is so brilliant that it's going to start pulling back that thrust so that we can start our descent, and there it already is starting to happen. And here we go. We're going to start descending. There it goes. Look at it's. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. It's really choppy tonight. That's all right. It's all right as long as I have my friends, my amigos, my pals. I'll be fine. I will be okay. Aviation Spider says, I've seen what they've done, and they still didn't add the PMDG 737 and the Phoenix A320s. So really for me, who mainly flies airliners? I'll wait for the next update. Hear that spooling down? God, that sounds beautiful. I love that sound. Like my headset just like rumbles when that happens. I love it. Love it, friends. 26 concurrent, 33 likes. Thank you, friends. Thank you for all of you, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, because you can be in here with us, like St. Bean, ISU Fan for Life, Bruden the Great, Flying Boeing, Chipper Sneeze, W Fields, Short Round, Old Golfer 67, Chris at that S1 VX. Chris, you're gonna have to change your game tag, dude. I can't pronounce that. It's St. Bean 95. But as you can hear, my audio's cutting in and out. Some shit's going on. I don't like it. But anyway, we're still having fun. And thank you for joining the live stream. And yeah, we'll get through this. But we started our top of descent. And what we're gonna watch for, friends, is right here. We want to make sure this magenta triangle stays right here on this line. Here's the magenta 259. We want to stay with our speed. So as long as this magenta triangle is right in the center here, our airspeed indicator is right in the center there, we are doing fantastic. We're doing wonderful, because if you can watch that, keep that, oh, geez, 37? Oh my God, you guys. I'm just going to play all the audio sounds. Thank you, guys. 37, that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you. But as long as you have all this stuff dead center, you know you're going into your top of descent and approach just fine. So just keep an eye on that. Blue Sky says Delgam. Delgam, you better not. Who's leaving? Good night, SimFans. Just leaving word. Catch you in the debrief. Ha ha ha. Delgam says Blue Skies. Delgam, what the fudge, man? What the fudge, man? You're gonna leave us right now? We're on top of descent, and now you decide to leave. No, I'm just kidding. Delgam, thanks for joining, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining. We will maybe see you in the debrief, although it's probably going to take some convincing for me to get the debrief, because by the time we're done, oh, it's pretty early. I could probably be convinced to go into debrief, I guess. You know, but see, the thing is, guys, I don't believe ASUS anymore. Because ASUS, well, actually, maybe ASUS now I do believe you, because you got your antidote for your vampire and your night stalking. You no longer night stalk. You no longer are afraid of garlic. But like ASUS would always be like, "Oh, Simfan, I just come in for a little bit of a debrief." By the way, for those of you that are new to the stream, we usually do a not usually, but sometimes we'll do a debrief in Discord voice. Join Discord. It's in there. Scroll up, you'll find it. But usually we'll join Discord voice. We'll go into the voice channel. We'll have a little chat. And but ASUS has always been like, oh, SimFanatic will just be 5 minutes. No, ASUS is kind of like true to the vampire gene, and he would lie, and it would be like an hour 2 hours. Next thing I know, it's like 2:30 in the morning. It's like we're finishing. But Ace is actually, you turned a leaf. You got an antidote to your vampire gene, I think, is what happened. And now you're just like, you're usually the one now that's saying, guys, I got to cut out here. So maybe we could do a little bit of a debrief tonight. We'll see how we all feel and what time it is when we land. But it might be all right. What the hell? Blando's in the house! Blando! Blando, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, Blando. By the way, guys, Blando got me into this. Blando, if it wasn't for Blando, we wouldn't have be doing this right now. I guarantee it. So Blando, welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. He says, oh wait, he finally did. And then Asus says, yes, vampire antidote. Was I turned 50? Oh, that's what it was? You turned 50? That's right, you turned 50. Happy birthday to you. That's right. So what, like vampire, at 50, you all of a sudden you no longer have to worry about getting into your coffin before, before daybreak or what have you. That is awesome, Aces. Something changed, though, buddy. I think it was like work, I think, but we'll say it's that you turned 50. It's good to see Blando here, Blando. Blando, thank you for joining. Aviation Spotter, who was the first here to say, hey, let's have a debrief? Exactly. God, who knows? Who knows? Guys, I'm so pumped. We hit 2,000 subs tonight. We're going to be doing a giveaway of the Corfu scenery that we started with tonight. We got to figure out if it's going to be this Saturday or if it's going to be in a future stream, maybe next Thursday or Saturday, but we can figure that out. Aces says, correct. However, when I retire, I think the vampire will be back. Oh, oh God. Yeah, that might be scary. Kyle says minimums is 230 feet, point on 9.7, of course, at 295. This is a 3.5 degree glide path. Angle. It may be hard to slow down if you're already fast on final. Word of caution. Oh God, what's this love chat XYZ? We need to kill that bot. We need to kill and destroy that bot. Thank you, Asus, for getting that. Get rid of that. It's not. There isn't even a URL, is there? Is there a URL for that bot? Driving me crazy. Let's see. So we're still on our glide path, so we're still good. And our speed is a little fast, but you should all look at. And the thing that's cool about PMDG is if you need to activate the spoilers, it'll tell you. They'll say drag required. So. Burn the Great says, someone needs to get in front of me because I don't know where we're going. Aces says, we'll chat and debrief. Shit. You know what, though? That's okay, because debrief, a lot of times, guys, debrief is when I can stop talking. You know what? I'm fine with debrief, Aces, and Kyle and Aviation Spotter and Blando and Don and everyone else, because usually in debrief I can just STFU, right? I can, where I don't have to talk anymore. I just kind of sit back and I enjoy hearing everybody, and like everybody talks, and I just like sit there, and unless somebody calls on me, I'm just gonna sit in the background. It's a nice chance for me to like stop talking. And I know what you're all thinking right now. It's the only way we can get SimFans to stop talking, because he always talks, he doesn't ever STFU. Huh. I just realized that. All of a sudden I'm just like, yeah, that's probably true. Maybe that's why you all like debrief. You all can get a word in. I sometimes want... Bruden says, if you can stop talking, I'm in. As Bruden's joined the debrief, right? That is true, though. I don't know, like, I sometimes, like, go back and watch these, and I'm like, how do I talk the whole time? Don't these SimFans get tired of me? Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. That's time. It's gonna be awkward, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. Be awkward. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm not talking anymore. Yep. Stop talking now. I finished talking. Yep, no longer talking, guys. Stop talking. You're not gonna hear me talk anymore. I've stopped now. That's it. Done. Yep. I've stopped talking. Yep. Not gonna hear a word from me anymore. I've completely stopped. Guys just loved a bit. Oh shit! Look at us. We're like check this out, friends. Like here we go. So we are spinning a little bit high, but not too bad. Oh, we're a little fast. So we're gonna drop these spoilers down a little bit so we can slow down. And we're going to go ahead and hit STV. Syphilis, check 1, check 2, syphilis. Never mind. All right, so we hit STV, and so we're at standard pressure, 17,000, passing 300, 17,300, and dropping, but we're right in the groove. 5x5, friends. What the hell is going on? Why is this so choppy? It's driving me crazy. Could take those spoilers out. I don't get it. Why is this happening? Bruin says, "Oh my God, I'm laughing too hard." Awesome. I don't know what's going on. Like, why is this chopping left and right? Like, come on, the hell. We'll just live with it. We'll groove with it, friends. We're just gonna deal with it, and we're gonna keep on keeping on. Chris says he touched down. Kyle says something in your community. But Kyle, the thing is, I'm saying is like I didn't add anything in my community folder. The only thing I added since last night, it was perfectly fine and smooth, is I added 3 liveries. It can't possibly be that, can it? It can't be that. I mean, it could. Maybe it's because I added some liveries. I just don't think that's it. Maybe, yeah. I mean, it maybe. Oh, here we go. Turn the corner, friends. Turn the corner. I mean, I agree with you, Kyle. It could be something to community folder. That would always be my recommendation. Like, okay, you got something in community folder, but honest to God, I've added 3 liveries. That's all I've added since last night. And last night I had none of these problems. So, but you know what? Last night I wasn't doing OBS either. I wasn't doing OBS, and I didn't have like all the music and all the other stuff running. So it could be that too. That's good. Oh, I can turn off this routing. Thank you guys so much. Love the shape of that wing. Have you guys ever told you that? Like, I love the shape of that wing. Look at it vibrate up and down. Let's just watch it for... See? Look at that. Audio cut in and out. Son of a bitch! We'll get there though. We're gonna land. We're gonna land. We're gonna make this. We're gonna make it work. And I'm not paying any attention. Look at this. So we got our S turns here. S turns. So let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. I think this is a pretty cool approach, actually. Let's go down on this. That's not bad. And we're gonna go to, and where the hell was I? Oh, over here, approach. I'm gonna go to approach. God, this is terrible. I mean, it's just keep hearing the audio cut in and out. It's like driving me nuts. This is driving me crazy, guys. I'm gonna lose it. keep hearing the audio cut in and out. It's driving me batty. That's it. Got to build a new PC. The AMD Ryzen 7 5800X and the 3070 Ti is not good enough anymore. That's it. That's what it is. Time to build a new PC. Yeah, exactly. Only a 4000 series will fix it. Like I said, Kyle, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about giving my son the 3070 Ti and my AMD Ryzen 7 5800X, and I'll upgrade the video card and the CPU, and we'll see what happens. I still gotta pass it by the wife, though. I don't know how much luck I'll have with that, friends. Don't know. You know, yeah. You know what the WAP is, friends? You guys have heard of the WAP, right? Who knows what the WAP means? Put it in chat. Who knows what WAF stands for? WAF, W-A-F. Who knows what WAF stands for? That's what I need. I need to get the WAF. I need to get the WAF. Somebody's gonna know what that means. 3080 upgrade, scratch my itch for now. Yeah, but I'm not gonna go with the 3080. I mean, if I got a 3070 Ti, 3080 is gonna be better, granted, but it's not gonna be worth spending the money for it. Ryan here says no clue. Somebody's gonna know what the WAF is. Somebody's gonna know what the WAF is. By the way, 3080 is a great card, but I'm not gonna. I mean, going from a 3070 Ti to a 3080, I'll probably get about 15% increase, but I'm not gonna spend the money on that. I'm gonna wait for the 4000. Asus says good luck on getting the WAF on that one. Wife approval factor. Asus has got it. Asus has got it. Oh, and Harry just jumps in a little behind Asus. But indeed, yes, you've got it, Aces and Harry. It is the wife approval factor. I might get it. I don't know. She's into like this. Oh, 10,000 feet. Wait, we got to turn on our lights. So we're going to go landing light. We don't need runway turn. Yeah, we do. Runway turn off lights, right? Aviation, wing light on. We won't do the wheel well yet. But if we go outside, there we got the lights. Isn't that a pretty bird? Pretty bird. Pretty bird. That's a pretty bird, friends. That is a pretty bird. As we come in for our final, and right here, 235, look at this. Let the plane fly itself. See, I don't know what you're talking about, Aviation Spotter. I don't know what you're talking about, the Airbus being so automated, because look at this. I don't have to do anything. And she's flying herself, and I'm trusting the bird. I'm trusting the aircraft. You're absolutely right, though. Airbus is more automated than the Boeing aircraft, but I still think this is pretty damn good aircraft here, my friend. Pretty damn good aircraft. There's short round St. Bean. I got to take a screenshot of that as we turn the corner. And there's old golfer. Oh, I'm gonna get another shot. W Field, Subacal. Oh, here we go. I'll get this. I'll post this in Discord, friends. That's pretty cool. As we come onto each other. Are you guys doing the same approach? Asus goes, does that mean you want to buy an EVGA RTX? Do you still have the For the Win, dude? Do you? Look at aviation. Let's see, now he's going to do this stuff. You should be syncing your heading with the course of your waypoints, Symphonic. No hands off on the Boeing. No, you know, yeah, if true. I can't argue with Mr. Spotter, but you know me, aviation. You've been with me for long enough that you know what my response is to that. Oh, but look at, you know what I love? How many of you have FS Realistic? Aviation Spotter, do you have FS Realistic? Because if you don't, man, I know Kyle has it. I think you have it, right, Kyle? Damn, does it make the, you know, just like the turbulence effects and all that, you guys can see this right now. Just makes it so amazing. Makes it absolutely amazing. Yeah, Kyle loves it. Aviation Spotter, if you don't have it, dude, you got to get it. And the rest of you out there, SimFans, you have absolutely got to get the FS Realistic. I mean, it is worth every single penny. Kyle, what's the cost of FS Realistic? Isn't it like it's like $20 or something like? I don't even remember, but it's worth every penny. 50% intensity. Yeah, I don't even know what. Let me see. What do I have? Oh, I better not switch because aviation will yell at me if I don't make this work out right. 230. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some speed brake, drop that speed down. Even though it's not telling me to add drag, I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Gonna put a notch of flaps in. Here we go, friends. We're going to make our final approach. Let's go sterile cockpit, friends. Sterile cockpit time. But I do love this approach. It's kind of cool. Yeah, the long approach. I agree, Kyle. The long approach is great. Ooh, evening arrival. Okay, let's do that. Shit, you're gonna make me change all this like right when we're like on. Let's do this. This is a little dark, but this will be cool. Oh god, I can't see shit. Let's go ahead and turn on the lights. I can't see dick. There we go. Alright, here we go, friends. And where the hell was I? Okay, 179, getting it down. I did make it really late, aviation. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're gonna go approach. Gonna select approach. Another notch of flaps. We are on the localizer. Ablex is our intercept here, so we're pretty close to, and usually what I do is with the intercept I drop the landing gear, and we should be seeing our runway lights here coming up. Yep, there we go, right there. You guys can see it right there. You can see our runway. So kind of cutting in and out, and it's driving me crazy, but we'll deal with it. Also, we got to go down here, go to iNet reference. And what we want to do is see now. Approach VREF. Damn it. There we go. VREF approach. So we're gonna go here to get that scratch pad and go right here, and there we go. Drag required after Ablex. Yeah, we'll just keep that going. You should tell Richard Dick to wear a high visor vest then if you can't see him. ASUS. Okay, here we go, friends. We're coming in. And the other thing on iNet ref, so we're going to be down to 127. But see here, we got to look over. We got to go down here. And so, like, if you look here, it says 135 at 15 flaps. So I'm just going to go down to 135. Get ourselves down to 15 flaps. I'd like to... Yep, and let's go ahead and drop the gear. Gear down. And we want to get down to our VREF speed of 127 at 40 degrees of flap. So let's go ahead and at 127 and drop final notch flaps. Screenshot of that, right? Nathan says butter. Let's see if we can do it, Nathan. Let's see if we can butter this shit. Butter this landing, right, Nathan? We're gonna see if we can do that, buddy. Oh shit. Let's get our auto brake set at 3. Again, I think we have our landing lights. Everything looks good there. Let's go ahead and hit our altimeter once again. Just make sure we got our current pressure. I think we're good. So we'll check the checklist here really quick. Flaps gear, autopilot, auto throttle, spoilers. Oh, we need to get our spoiler set. Jesus, I almost forgot that, guys. Oh my God. Get this set. There we go. Now we got our speed brake arm. Okay, here we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what, friends? I mean, like, look at that. Coming into Bologna. Bologna. This is it for the live stream, friends. We're gonna land, and I'm gonna like watch you guys land. The rest of you that are behind me. Bruden says, "Fly it like you stole it." Amen, brother. Amen. Here we go. Things seem to be running fairly smooth now, right? Seems to be going pretty good. Although there we just had a burp. Brian Harris says, airplane repo. Yes, I want a bologna sandwich too, Nathan. Here we go. Let's go ahead and turn on the Bravo throttle quadrant webcam. Everybody can see that. Hello.
1,000.
1,000. We'll wait until about 800 feet, and then we'll go ahead and turn off the autopilot. Hear that, guys? Skipping right on the Bazzy. I'm a little high, but that's all right. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and turn off the autopilot. You gotta hit this little button here so it stops that obnoxious bull crap. Turn off the auto throttle, and it's my aircraft, friends. My aircraft.
400.
A little low, but it's okay.
Light slow. Light slow.
Big throttle out.
100.
I flared a little early, guys.
30. 20. 10.
Bursers.
What a buttery smooth landing.
Eight knots. Take off the auto brakes. Pops up. Alright, I just want to get off the runway here so I can watch you guys come in. I'm just gonna pull up here. Let me get the APU started. Go. Also should turn off the landing lights. Turn off runway lights. Taxi lights can go on. Wheel well can go on. Wing light. Alright, there we go. Oh, you can turn off the strobes too. Right? Bruden says, good flight, I need food. Thanks, Bruden. Thank you so much for joining, Bruden. Always appreciate you being here. It's good to see you again, Bruden. I know it's been a few streams. And again, thank you for joining the live stream, Bruden. We always love to see you here. And you are quickly becoming part of the theme of the stream, if I can say that. That rhymed. Wow, cool. But as all of you are part of what makes this channel a success. So Bruden, thank you so much for joining, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit the parking brake so I can watch all of our friends come in as I sit here. Let me get the Xbox controller going, and let's kick up the tunes, friends. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Here we go. Oh, I'm just gonna get in time for Flying Boeing. Who's this? Chipper Season Flying Boeing. Oh my God, Flying Boeing, I almost missed you. Here we go. Here comes Flying Boeing. Let's see how he does, friends. Jefferson is right behind you, Flying Boeing. Looks like he did a pretty good job as well. Looks like he did a really good job. Or not. As he went off the runway. Well, it was looking good, Jeffersonese. Oh my God. Silva, where the hell did... No, wait. Yes, Silva! Where did you come from, Silva? Silva, I didn't even know you were in here, buddy. Here comes Short Round. See how Short Round does, friends. In the WestJet. I don't know if that's what you're actually flying, but I can't tell. I might need to turn the frickin' lights on. The daylight. Oh, Short Round's a little bit. But see, like, I've got the, by the way, check this scenery out, friends. It's pretty damn good scenery. I mean, if you can see, this is Freeware. This is absolute Freeware scenery. Can you believe it? Like, many of us would pay money for this. This is Freeware scenery, so check out the video description below. You can pick this. 40 likes? Oh my God, thank you guys. Thank you guys and girls, guys and gals. 40 likes, that's awesome. But yeah, check out this Freeware scenery. You will not be disappointed in the Bologna scenery. It's absolutely free. Kyle had mentioned, like, when I scheduled the live stream tonight, we were doing payware, and then I thought, well, maybe we could do a freeware scenery that's pretty good. And actually, this is better than pretty good. Kyle made the comment about that's awesome to highlight payware and freeware, because then those of you that you know, aren't interested in paying for scenery, which many of us aren't and don't have the money to do it, pick up the free scenery package, and so we can highlight that here, and everybody can be flying in, hitting the numbers at the same spot, hitting the elevation at the same spot. And so watch for that. With the future live streams, we'll try to do as many great freeware packages as we can. Tonight is definitely one of those nights that we can yeah, we can highlight some of that. TTA Sim looking good, buddy. Wow, look at this. TTA, oh, aviation spotter. You might have some competition, buddy. That's another nice landing by TTA Simulate. Kyle, same goes to you. TTA is here to stay. TTA, beautiful landing. It's great to have you in the stream, giving us a little competition. That's something else we haven't done for a while, SimFans. We have not done a live stream doing the landing challenges, the built-in landing challenges in a while. We've done that a few times, and that's fun because then we can get the point system going. And rather than just me going all over hell trying to capture you guys, we can actually get the scoring system from Microsoft Flight Simulator. Old Golfer, that looks pretty damn good too, man. Nice job. See, what we have here, friends, is a lot of simmers that can land a damn aircraft. Land it better than me, that's for sure. W Fields coming in. But we are all good here. But you know what? For those of you that aren't confident in landing an aircraft, don't worry about it. This is why you're here. We're going to help you be a better pilot, whether that's in real flying or in sim flying. Here we go. Like, this is the thing. That's such a cool livery. W Fields, nice landing, W Fields. Another one of those great sim pilots. W Fields is giving us a run for our money. We got all these people coming in here, becoming members of our live stream, which is awesome. And they're making it more and more difficult for us to look like stars because they are awesome as well, which I love it. I love it, friends. This is great. It's good to see. Now we have St. Bean. St. Bean's another one. St. Bean's done an excellent job, at least so far, in landing. Now I'm going to put the pressure on St. Bean, friends. St. Bean, it's all on you, man. You are the center of attention and do us proud, right? I think St. Bean will do us proud. Look, he's coming in here looking like a pretty good approach. I gotta map like the zoom buttons on my controller, friends. Just need to do that. Here we go. Oh shit, look at IC Fair for Life at the same time. Oh damn! Oh, oh my god. IC Fair for Life, that was awesome, but St. Bean, dude, another. Man, we have some good sim pilots in here, friends, don't we? Don't we? We do. We have some really good sim pilots in here, like landing this stuff like better than a lot of real pilots would. Here we go with some Kyle. So here we're gonna have Kyle's gonna teach us how to do this. Pressure's on Kyle though. Oh damn! Oh yeah! Look at that! Beautiful, Kyle. You guys need to start doing some shittier landings though, because we whoa, who did I miss? Silver Killer, I missed Silver Killer. If we keep landing like this, nobody's gonna want to fly with us, guys. So can somebody like screw up? I mean, seriously, like if we all do great landings, people are gonna like drop by and they're gonna be like, I'm not gonna fly with these guys. They're like professional sim pilots, right? Right? Can somebody do me a favor and land badly? I'm gonna give another screenshot here. TTA simulate, laughing. Nathan says, how rude, no landing etiquette ethics. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, come on, guys. Everybody doesn't have to do like a complete, like, score an A on your landings every time. Although I do think it's cool. Marion says I bounce all over the runway. I might have missed that, Marion. But friends, thank you so much. Friends, I gotta say something really quick. 2,000 subscribers, 41 likes. Sky's the limit for our channel here, and we're just gonna keep growing. And it's like, I'll often say, my pipe dream is that when you look at this over here, there's nothing but nameplates filling the entire screen, and we can't even see anyone doing it. So I'll just have to do my quick sim update 10 keyboard shortcut, right, Aviation, and turn off the nameplates, and we can see all the airplanes. That's my pipe dream. But better yet, my dream has always been to just have friends that I fly with and enjoy every night like we did tonight. And I just got to mention and say thank you, all of you, for joining tonight. I do love you. I really mean that. And especially the regulars that are coming here. We call it a Sim fan family for a reason. Appreciate everybody for joining. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, those donos out there. Appreciate it, all of you, for donating. And, Delt and Don and St. Bean and all the rest of you. I missed somebody. Who else subscribed? Somebody subscribed. I can't easily tell when you don't do it by, and it's completely fine, don't get me wrong, but if you do it by Streamlabs, it comes in my my deal, but otherwise, I think it might have been Old Golfer, maybe. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for your likes, your subscriptions, your donations, and best of all, just being here and being a part of our group, and do check out the Discord server because we have a lot of fun in Discord. So a lot of fun, just as much as we have in here, if not more. So friends, until next time, appreciate all of you. Stay safe. We'll be doing don't miss the fly-in on Saturday. We might be doing the giveaway for the Corfu scenery that FlyTampa that we partnered with, and they've been great. I love FlyTampa. Thank you, FlyTampa, if you're out there, for giving us the scenery for tonight's flight, and then the giveaway coming up in the future live stream. It might be Saturday. It might be next Thursday. We'll decide that in Discord. I'll do a poll in Discord, and we'll see if we do the giveaway on Saturday or if we wait for Thursday. But it will be a fly-in Discord voice, so check it out and don't miss it. And until next time, SimFans, thank you all. Stay safe. I'll be doing the call-outs of all of you that are in chat here. Okay, don't you worry. Don't you worry, son. Until next time, though, then, thank you all. Stay safe, and of course, blue skies. We'll see you soon. Thanks, friends. So I want to do a call out to Aces Down. Aces, thank you as always. You have not missed a stream since February of 2021. Aces, as always, thank you so much for joining. Aviation Spotter, big shout out to you as well. Thank you for that cool ass video, my friend, that we were hoping we could get it at the start of this stream. It didn't work out, but hey, at least we got it during the intermission. So Aviation, good to have you back. Love to see you back in the channel. And again, thank you for the work you did on that video. That was awesome, my friend. That was absolutely awesome. Kyle, thank you so much. Kyle, you've been making a lot of the live streams lately, and I love it, brother. Thank you, Kyle, and for all of you guys, thank you for being moderators. And Kyle, it's great to see you in here. You are one of those professional sim pilots like Aviation and a few of the rest of you. It's always great to have you here, and so excited about having you as part of our family, Kyle. And next, I'll say Blando. I know Blando was in here earlier, but I'm calling out the moderators first and foremost. But Blando, thank you for joining, and appreciate you. Now, next to the rest of you, the regulars. So I want to do a call out to Don C. Thank you, Don. Harry W. Old Golfer 67. Always great to see you. Delcam 88. Love you all. You guys have been like regulars for a long time, and it's so great to see you. Now I'm gonna move on, and if I missed any other long timers, I apologize, but I know I've probably hit most of you in terms of long timers, but some of you coming right up to being long timers, and watch for the membership, because I'm gonna be implementing membership here soon. But it's good to see you. Marion Harris, you're becoming a regular, Marion. TTA Simulate, good to see you, also becoming a regular. Good to see you as well, TTA. Bruden, you're getting kind of close to that, that super sim fan. But Bruden, I don't know if you left, but Bruden definitely have a place on the channel, and it's great to have you here, all fun and games with all the playful banter with the going late on the streams. But good to see you as well, Bruden. Hope you're here still. Thank you, Bruden, for joining. Who else we got? Ryan Hare, you've been here quite a few times, and it's always good to see you, Ryan. Not long time, but you're well on your way, Ryan. We got to get. By the way, if you guys join Discord, check it out, because Aviation Spotter, Aces, and I, we've got a pretty good thing going in Discord to recognize those of you that are like long timers, regulars, donos, and all that. So check out Discord, Ryan Hare, if you haven't already. I think you might have joined already, actually thinking about it. But good to see you. Saint Bean 95, good to see you as well. You're becoming quickly a regular as well, Saint Bean, and a fantastic sim pilot as well. You've been nailing those landings, man. Wow, we've got some really good, talented sim pilots in here, and it's great to see. So again, thank you for joining our stream as usual. Who else do we have? Who have I missed, friends? Who have I missed? If I miss anyone, called out Don. I know it's called out Don. I wouldn't miss Don. I think I got everybody, all right? Did I miss anyone? God save me if I miss anyone. I got TTA, Simulate TTA, yeah. Benjamin, oh, Corey Johns. Corey, thank you for joining. I know he's probably already out of here. He's the hell out of here. But Corey, great to see you in here as well. It was awesome seeing you. Josh Claysel, another one. Josh is good. Alan Cleveland, he's a regular. I missed Alan earlier. He said, I had rather, what did he say? I had rather have your eggnog. I don't even know. I'll have to go back and watch the context of that. Tommy Hughes is a regular. Tommy, it was good to see Tommy as well. I think I got through everybody. If I missed anyone, please accept my apologies. And Rude says I went and made dinner. And I'm still talking. Friends, thank you so much. I'm going to pop right back on really quick. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. And until next time, check out the Saturday night. I'll probably get it scheduled tomorrow night. And until next time, friends, thank you so much for your likes. 42 now. Thank you, friends. Until next time, stay safe. Are we doing a debrief? Guys, are we doing a debrief? You know how long it takes me to get ready for a debrief? I got to pull out my eyes. Anyway, I might join you for a debrief. If you guys are in there, I'll check. But guys and gals, thanks so much. We'll see you soon. Happy flying, happy simming, and blue skies until Saturday. Take care. Bye-bye.